There are tons and tons and tons of body care and body routine and hygiene video and content here on YouTube and all over the internet, and I love watching those. I love reading articles about hygiene and body care, but I noticed that there are a few things that people don't really talk about. They kind of gloss over or don't even mention in these videos and this content. And even in real life, people walk about out and about having neglected this aspect of hygiene and body care, and I want us to talk about those in this video. I'm going to share these neglected and not so mentioned hygiene tips that I promise you is going to change your life. That's changed my life. It will help you take your hygiene from this level to this level. If you see my face and my content for the very first time, hi, my name is Sky. Welcome to my channel. Over here I make content around lifestyle, creativity and productivity. Everything is minimal and chill. So if you like the vibe and you like what you're seeing and you like what you're feeling, please subscribe. All right, let's get into today's video. Like I've said before on the channel, good health and hygiene and all of those good stuff start from the mouth and your gut, and people talk about eating well and drinking water, and I think that's basic. One thing you can do, one uncommon tip that you can do to level up your hygiene when it comes to your mouth and your gut, is to rinse your mouth and gargle with water after you've eaten. I learned this from some people that I worked with in the past who were not from this part of the world. And most of our meals here, I'm West African, I'm Nigerian, and most of our meals here in the part of the world are spicy with lots of oil, and there's moving parts, there's fish and meat. Our meals are really rich in that aspect. So one thing I do after eating and taking water and waiting for a bit is to go and rinse out my mouth with water. I promise you, the things that come out of your mouth when you gargle after eating, I'm like, oh my god, these are things that will otherwise stay and sit in your mouth as you go on throughout your day. Of course, most people will brush in the morning and the evening. That's commonly shared advice, but I feel like when you are going about your day, you might not be at home to brush or even floss sometimes, but rinsing out your mouth with water, maybe find somewhere like the restroom or something, rinse out your mouth with water and eliminate whatever excess food particles you have hiding around your mouth, and then you find that your mouth is going to stay clean and relatively fresher than it would if you don't do this step. So rinse and gargle after eating. Speaking of oral health, let me not even talk about the brushing and the flossing. At this point, I feel like that's basic. Everybody should know this. I hope you are brushing and flossing. But one uncommon thing that you can do to level up your oral hygiene is to use tongue scrapers. I think I mentioned this before on the channel, I'm not sure, but scraping your tongue will level up your oral hygiene. I promise you, it's changed my life. And I don't mean scraping your tongue or brushing your tongue with either, your toothbrush or back of your toothbrush, which that is also good, but using an actual tongue scraper, game changer, you guys. I promise you, you're going to feel the difference and smell the difference in your mouth and your overall health and hygiene once you begin to use actual tongue scrapers. You guys, I don't miss it. It's my daily routine. I don't play with it. Use tongue scrapers. I promise you to change your life. My next uncommon hygiene tip is to double cleanse in the shower. You guys, there are some aspects of your body that will do with extra attention and double cleansing. I'm talking about your inner elbows, behind your ears especially. Most people go about not really cleaning up these extra places. If you have extra folds under your boob area, your armpits, anywhere that you have like folding of skin, more often than not, having like a single run of soap and even your loofah might not get the job done. So double cleansing, going into those corners after you've done the first round of rinsing, going again to scrub and clean will just help elevate your hygiene and your body care routine. Speaking of places people don't clean, you guys, cleaning your earlobes and your piercing, this will take your hygiene to a whole new level. You guys, if you're someone who wears jewelry like I do, most people don't like to take off their jewelry every single day unless they're wearing like big costume jewelry. But if you're wearing gold or non-tiny jewelry like I do, more often than not, you can get away with not taking out your earrings and your jewelry every single day. But you guys, your ears, your earlobe, inside and outside, it does get dirty behind your ears. You guys, I know this is like common sense, but I see people going out about with dirty looking ears. I'm like, why are your ears dirty? Clean your ears. And if you have piercings, take off your earrings, and you find that Like if you press your piercings, you'll be surprised to see some gunk coming out of your piercings. I don't know if anybody else noticed this, and that gunk is so smelly and dirty, you guys. Take out your earrings, clean your jewelry, and clean your piercings if you have them. The next hygiene routine that I'm going to share here is cleaning your fingernails. You guys, nail care, I have a whole video about, you know, natural nail care. I'll try and link it up here so you can see. But more often than not, when we bathe or wash our hands, we just focus on the parts that are easy to reach. But under your fingernails, you guys, even if you don't have long nails, taking extra time and extra care to, you know, clean and brush your fingernails will just help take your nail care and take your nail hygiene or your hygiene routine generally to even greater heights. So if you need extra help, you can use some sort of a nail file or any tool that you have at your disposal and clean underneath your fingernails and pay extra attention. Just taking a step further, if you want to keep your nails clean and extra good, I advise using at least a clear base coat all the time. You guys, whenever I take extra care to clean my fingers, moisturize them, and then coat with a nail hardener or a clear base coat, I see a whole difference in how my nails feel and how they look. They're just healthier overall. So make sure you take extra care to clean your nails, because it doesn't matter how clean and nice you look and smell, if you have dirty nails or raggedy nails or dry nails, it just makes you look like you're not very, very hygienic. So take extra care to clean underneath your nails, buff it if you must. Whether you're a man or woman, you guys, clean your nails and take care of your nails, and wear base coat to keep your nails healthy. If you're trying to grow your nails, this also helps, I've noticed. So yeah, clean your nails and take extra care with your nail care. This next uncommon hygiene tip is a little polarizing, because I'm someone who has hair and I'm trying to grow my hair like how most people are, and some people will tell you to not overwash your hair so you don't strip your scalp and your hair off, you know, the oils that are supposed to be there. But I've noticed that if you don't wash your hair very often, one, is going to smell, and two, I feel like my hair doesn't really, like, it's not in the best of health when I don't wash it often, right? I know some men might not have this issue because most men just pour water on their hair and go, but I'm going to advise here that you take extra care and wash your hair regularly, like using, and you don't have to use expensive shampoos or hair care products, but making sure that your hair and your scalp is clean is one way to ensure that you are hygienic all around. The next uncommon hygiene tip I'm going to talk about here is foot scrubs or feet scrub. You guys, it's not realistic that most people will go and get pedicures every single time. Pedicures are expensive, and you know, most people don't have the time like that. But using foot or feet scrubs in the shower, whether you're using actual sugar scrubs or any kind of scrubs you can find, or you're using something more mechanical, I have a paddle file that I use to do my foot scrubbing or my feet scrubbing in the shower, and this has changed my life, you guys. It will keep my foot and my feet very soft in between pedicure appointments, and I promise you it's going to change your life. Scrubbing your, like, getting in there, your toenails, in between your, you know, your nails, and just everywhere really will keep your feet soft and clean and extra hygienic. The next place people forget to mention when they're talking about cleaning is the navel. You guys, your navel, for some reason, it kind of collects dirt and oils, and if you don't clean it, you find that it can get dirty and smelly over time. I don't see this advice on this issue a lot, and it's something that I feel like most people should pay extra attention to when they're taking their shower. Be sure to go in there and make sure you're cleaning up inside your navel. You'll be surprised how much dirt you're going to find there. So clean up your navel when you're having your shower, or even after shower when you're toweling your body. Make sure you look at what's happening there and clean it regularly. One other uncommon place people neglect when they're doing their shower routine or their body routine or their hygiene routine is their nostrils, you guys. This is a very funny video because these are things that I feel like they're small but it's easy to neglect, and I see people neglect it all the time. Going around with dirty nostrils is just one very funny thing. Like, for some reason my eyes just go there, but I see people's nostrils and I see gunk in there, and I'm wondering if they don't notice it, because I always feel funny when I have something up here. So clean your nostrils either during the shower or outside, but keeping your nostrils clean will just take your hygiene to another whole level. Now, all of this aside, one thing you can do, one uncommon hygiene tip that I learned years ago and has changed my life, is to use lemon water. See, many people will tell you, oh, don't take it too much because of the acidity, and I agree. Don't abuse this tip, but drinking lemon water every other morning or every other few days or weeks, I just feel like it keeps my mouth smelling and feeling fresh, but I just feel like it helps, I don't know, flush toxins or something. There is not any scientific backing to this, but lemons generally are a great source of vitamin C, and putting them in either in warm water or just room temperature water, it just feels so refreshing. Even I love it, and it will make you feel healthier, to help you clear out whatever oils you have in your mouth. Lemon water is one tip that will change your life, I promise you. Those are my few uncommon hygiene tips that I wanted to talk about in this video. Let me know if you have anyone you want to add in the comment section. I'll be responding there. I would love to hear from you. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe in case you haven't. I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.